This is the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Calling Farmers, a 5-minute look at activities and developments in the agricultural sector.
If you've ever wondered what cows in Jamaica are eating, we will tell you more in today's program, where we look at grass and concentrates used to feed cattle. I'm Kevin Clark. Good morning. For most people, it is inconceivable that cows eat anything else but grass. However, the demand for beef requires that some supplementation takes place to enable animals to mature quicker for slaughter. But does this result in the best quality beef? We spoke with Deputy Research Director for Livestock in the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, Jasmine Holness, about this issue.
We supplement their feed because we have developed breeds that have propensity for faster growth rates, various growth rates. And so those high-producing or high-productive animals require much more nutrients than the grasses by themselves would take. And then everything in this world needs to happen very quickly. So whereas we would be satisfied to wait a year for an animal to grow to market weight, we can now bring them to market weight in under 150 days when we supplement. And we supplement mainly by concentrate feed that has particular levels of protein and energy. The concentrate feeds the main ingredients, of course, would be corn or soya, wheat, or those types of feed sources that would be, in effect, what you're doing is concentrating, compacting the feed into a high-energy, high-density ration so that the animal is able to perform at its best in the shortest possible time.
Over the years, cattle breeders have selected animals with high potential for producing, and this requires that they eat more. Concentrates are used to supplement the use of forages at the least cost to the farmer. However, are they safe for animals and people?
In other countries, you would find that a lot of the concentrate feed, the additional feeds that are fed, usually have other additives. They might have growth additives, they might have antibiotic additives, and this is a concern of people in terms of grass-fed as against animals that are fed with concentrate. So the concern is really a health concern for the additional things that are in these concentrate feeds. What I know is that grass-fed beef, you would be slaughtering an older animal. Grass-fed beef, you might find that there's less marbling because the animal now has to walk about to get its feed. And so there's less propensity for any marbling, which is fat laying down among the muscle. So the muscle that is formed is leaner. So you'd get leaner meat from a grass-fed animal as against an animal that is fed with a concentrate ration.
Jamaica's dairy farmers have started to use more concentrated feed mixes for their livestock to ensure good nutrition for the milk-producing animals. The beef farmers, however, continue to primarily use local forages to keep their animals.
I know beef farmers for sure, given the climate that we have been living in for the past couple of years, they cannot afford supplementation. So they have to be dependent on grass. And it just means in order to maximize their productivity, it means they have to focus on their stocking rate so that they have enough grass.
Deputy Research Director for Livestock in the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, Jasmine Holness. This is a reminder: persons who suspect the citrus greening disease on their farms are being asked to contact their RADA parish office, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, the citrus greening hotline at 1-888-991-5100, or call the RADA toll-free hotline at 1-888-429-5723. And that brings us to the end of our program. If you've got questions or comments, send them to us here at the JIS at 58A Halfway Tree Road, Kingston 10, or send your emails to radio@jis.gov.jm. And you can keep up with us by becoming a fan on Facebook. On behalf of studio engineer Douglas Harper,